Hey folks, welcome to my channel Number Pen. So there we have the problem on the screen. Integrate the following with respect to x. And we have 8 divided by square root of 1 minus 4x the whole square plus 27 divided by square root of 1 minus 9x square minus 15 divided by 1 plus 25x square. So what we've been given is dy by dx, and dy by dx is nothing but what we have on the screen, and we've been asked to find y, and y is nothing but integral of this particular function what we have, right? So let us write down our y using the integral symbol. So there I have my y written down using the integral symbol. Now it looks like I have a function y which is an integral of sum of three functions, right? And I apply the sum rule of integral, which is very similar to what we learned in differential calculus. It is nothing but equal to the sum of the integrals, right? So when I say sum of the integrals, we can work out the integral of each one of these functions independently and then sum them up, right? And we have three such functions which are. So let's pick up the function one by one. And before that, I want you to recollect one of the rules that we studied in our earlier videos. So let me write that down. So this is what we have: integral of f of x dx equals g of x plus c. Then my integral f of ax plus b times dx is 1 by a g of ax plus b plus your constant, right? So I'm going to pull out each one of these functions, and let's look at the first function what we have. We've got 8 divided by square root of 1 minus 4x the whole square, right? Let me highlight this particular function. Let me highlight it in yellow, right? And immediately I can draw a parallel to integral of dx divided by square root of 1 minus x square, right? Now this particular function what we have looks very similar to integral of dx divided by square root of 1 minus x squared, which is nothing but my sine inverse of x plus c. And very similarly we have the second function as well, which is 27 divided by square root of 1 minus 9x squared. Anyhow, we'll come to the second function later, but let me write down the integral formula that we will be using to solve the first function. So there I have integral of dx divided by square root of 1 minus x squared equal to sine inverse of x plus c, right? So I'm going to highlight this particular formula, and I'm going to connect it with the formula that I've written above, right? Which is my integral of f of x dx equal to g of x. Then what is my integral of f of ax plus b? And if you look at my first function, which is dx divided by square root of 1 minus 4x the whole square, it's very similar to integral of dx divided by square root of 1 minus x square, except that in place of x I have 4x, right? So it is of the form integral of f of ax plus b, where my a is equal to 4 and my b equal to 0, because if I equate my ax plus b to what I have in place of x, then I have 4x, right? So I can directly apply the formula what I've highlighted in green, and let me write that down for the first function. I have my y equal to, I retain my 8 as it is, and then in place of 1 by a, I have my a equals 4, right? So I write down 1 by 4 times my g of ax plus b, right? What is it? It is nothing but sine inverse of 4x, right? So this is my answer to function 1, right? And let me jump to function 2, where I have 27 divided by, right? I'm going to make a small change. I'm going to rewrite my 9x square as 3x the whole square, right? And now this becomes very similar to what we have solved just now, right? So we don't have to go too much into the detail for this particular problem. which is my 27 divided by square root of 1 minus 3x the whole square. Again, it is going to use the integral of dx divided by square root of 1 minus x square. In place of x, I have 3. Therefore, my answer to this problem is 1 by 8 times, which means it is 1 by 3 times g of ax plus b, which is again nothing but my sine inverse of, this time it is 3x, right? So that's the answer to the second part of the problem. And then we come to the final part of the problem where I have 15 divided by 1 plus 25x squared. I'm going to rewrite this. So this is what I have. And I can immediately draw a parallel to this particular formula, right? Integral of dx by 1 plus x squared equals tan inverse of x plus c, right? And the problem that I have is 1 divided by, dx divided by 1 plus 5x the whole square. So instead of x, I have 5x. So again, I'm going to make use of the formula that is highlighted in green. I have integral of dx by 1 plus x squared equals tan inverse of x plus c. And in place of x, I have 5x, right? My 15 remains as it is. And so if I again, connect it with what I have highlighted in green, which is my integral of f of x dx equals g of x, my f of x is nothing but 1 by 1 plus x square. My g of x is nothing but tan inverse of x. And then my f of ax plus b is nothing but my dx by 1 plus 5x the whole square. And then my 1 by a, which is a part of my final answer, is nothing but my a is 5. And then my g of ax plus b is nothing but tan inverse of 5x, right? Because my a is 5 and my b is 0, right? So I have with me the answer for all the three function. And remember, folks, you don't have to independently call out constants. You can combine the constants for all the three integrals and showcase them as one constant, right? So I'm going to move to the next step because I know that I've got a little bit of simplification that can be done. So I have y equals 2 times sine inverse of 4x. Why is that? Because my 8 divided by 4 is nothing but 2. And I have 27 by 3, which is nothing but 9 times sine inverse of 3x. And then I have 15 by 5, which is 3. And we have 3 times tan inverse of 5x, right? Plus c. So that's the final answer to this particular problem. 2 times sine inverse of 4x plus 9 sine inverse of 3x minus 3 tan inverse of 5x plus c. There we are. I hope you found my content useful. Please do subscribe to my channel and support. Thank you.